Where did you meet your boyfriend?
Like, you just came in and lit the room up and I was like, oh, I need to go say hi.
Do you guys want to get married?
Name a better duo. So why do we do this dance? Are we moving too slow? Cause you need reassurance. Don't.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shalom Black. First of all, before we get into this video, as you guys can see the title of the video, I just want to take this moment to say thank you so much for the amount of love that you guys have shown me, from announcing my pregnancy to my gender reveal. I know everything is kind of happening really fast, but I am 6 months pregnant. It's just that I announced a bit later and then I had to do the gender reveal. But literally the comment sections have been just so wonderful, and I'm just so happy to be sharing this journey with you guys. It means a lot to me, and for all the prayers that you guys have been sending my way and the well wishes, I am so thankful. And I just wanted to take this moment because I feel like I didn't do it in my gender reveal video, and I just want to say I am very appreciative of the time that you have taken to celebrate me. Today's title of the video, we are going to be doing some Q&A, and me and my partner are going to be answering them today. So this is
Charlie, what's up?
I just thought it would be great to do it together, just so that you guys can get some, I don't know, get to kind of know Charlie a little bit. I really didn't want to fully like put too much of our relationship online. My goal is not to have a couples channel or anything like that, or to switch my channel that I've been doing, beauty, fashion, and interior design, to a couple channel. Even though now we are having a family together, I really want to take it slow on that end, but I kind of want to introduce you guys to him, and also like, and since most of the questions that we got is really just about
like the baby and
us together, so I just thought it would be great to have two different perspectives on how we see things. So yeah, I'm super excited to get into it. So the first question is, where did you meet your boyfriend? I met Charlie here in LA. I was at like a house kickback around that time. It was in May, and there's this platform called Amplify Africa, and they were doing a lot of like parties, events and stuff. So around that time I was pretty busy working with them, and so the last night was the night they had like, you know, we just go to the club. And y'all, I don't really go out like that, but when I go out, I like to stay out. That's what I tell my friends. When we out, we're gonna stay out. We're gonna find the next location, and you know what I mean? Yeah. So that night we went to the club, did that whole Afrobeat moment, and then, you know, me and the girls are like, okay, what is next? And somebody found something else to do, and it was like a house kickback. And so we went, and then Charlie and his friends, they were not at the same club as us. They were out doing some other stuff, but they happened to come to the same house. So I was just chilling, and then yeah, I basically met him at a kickback.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, I just went up to you and said hi, didn't I?
Yeah.
Like, I said to you like the other day, like, you just came in and lit the room up and I was like, oh, I need to go say hi to this girl.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just went from there, innit, you know?
My friend did tell me, she was like, as soon as he came in, he came straight to you. And I honestly thought, like, because I didn't know who owns the house, so I thought he was like the person that owns the house, and he just came to like introduce himself, because I was just kind of standing, you know, just vibing, and I was standing by the door, and I thought he was gonna go out because people have been going in and out of this door that goes to the balcony. And yeah, he just stopped, and then he started talking to me. And when I say like that entire night, Charlie would not leave me alone.
Yeah.
My little sister was actually with us, and she was like, why is he still here?
Yeah, I was persistent now.
Yeah.
But no, like you said, like I said, it was something made me go and talk to you.
Yeah.
You know, just something.
What is that something?
I don't know, a force. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then look at us now.
Yeah, now look, it's...
You're having a whole baby.
Yeah, I know.
How old is your boyfriend?
It's 26.
26.
Yeah.
I think there's another question that's asking both of us what our age is. So I guess I'm going to answer my age because some of you guys don't know. I am 27. So I'm going to be 28 in October. Like right after my baby comes.
I know, it's going to be double whammy, right?
Oh my gosh, it's going to be a lot. So the baby's supposed to be due October 1st. And then my birthday is October 27. And that same day is the day that we are celebrating my mom's basically going away. Because that was the same day that she also died. So it's just a lot happening in October. So
it's kind of like, October special month. No?
Yeah. Do you guys want to get married?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so the next question is, how long have you guys been together? Also, are you guys excited to have a baby boy?
Yeah, so happy to have a baby boy, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we've been together for almost a year now. I think 11 months, almost bang on, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be a year.
It's the 11th of July.
July 11th.
Yeah, so... Yeah, but we met like at the start of June, end of May. So we've known each other for over a year.
Pretty much.
Which is crazy in a way.
And like I would say, you guys know the whole like backstory of me. You know, I talked about like my experience with like lack of relationship and stuff. So this is my longest relationship I've been in fully, that it hasn't been like a breakup in between. Like we haven't had any of that, you know?
It's been solid.
It's been
and
solid.
And I mean, it hasn't been straightforward because I obviously was going away for a bit of time.
So this next question is asking, is your relationship long distance? I think for a little bit it was, because Charlie is not a citizen or a resident. Well, for a little while, at the beginning, he wasn't. So we did kind of have to do the long distance. So he would be like away. He can only come into the state for about 3 months and then leave and then come back again. But right now, Charlie actually just got his
visa,
3 years visa.
No visa, which is exciting. So
yeah,
and it's good timing, you know.
It was actually perfect timing. But yeah, for a little bit we were doing long distance, but honestly, like, I didn't mind it because
no, it was, and I think like it made us as strong as we are now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And
also like feeling secure in a relationship, honestly, like makes it so much easier, because I've never felt this security, but I felt secure that I was not worried about anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just good. But now I'm happy that he has his 3 years visa and hopefully he can start working on his permanent residency. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll come.
Okay, this next question says, have you ever gotten hate in person for being in an interracial relationship? No, nobody has said anything like in person. Obviously, like I can see that people are looking, which is so weird to me, because I'm like, it's 2023 and when people see interracial couples, they're still kind of looking, but I don't like to assume that they are looking in a hateful way. I hope not. But yeah, no, I say in person no, but like obviously online you have those people that are now brave enough to show their real face or use their real name, but they are definitely brave to come and say whatever it is they want to say in the comment section. Okay, so next question is, would Charlie move to LA?
But yeah, I'm here, innit? I'm in LA.
But yeah, like are you moving like permanently? What is it?
Yeah, I'd say for the next few years for sure.
And then where would you go after?
I don't know, either stay here or just see where, you never know where we could end up.
Charlie wants to live in Jamaica, okay?
No.
Yes,
I
you
love
do.
Jamaica, but I wouldn't want to live there. Not right now.
Of course, we're not saying right now, but
in the future. But
we
I
do
don't know.
have a land.
Yeah, Jamaica is a good place.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I still think, I don't know, it would always either be between you over here or
Back home? Yeah.
Like if we were going to move somewhere from here.
I'm still like not sure. There is a question here that's asking if I will move to the UK. So
I think it would be good to do both.
I'm gonna answer that. I don't think I'll move to the UK. I'm sorry.
I know.
I do not like the weather. I went, by the way, I know I didn't post a vlog here, but if you follow me on TikTok or my Instagram, then you know that we went to visit Charlie's family just a few months ago.
Yeah, end of April.
Yeah, like I love his family to death. I think they're so amazing. But the weather,
It was cold.
I could not stand the weather. It's too cloudy, rainy, and it's like so random. And I just was not fully happy being there. Like I feel like I didn't fully enjoy myself. And then on top of that, I was dealing with pregnancy symptoms. I was not doing so great because of the pregnancy, because I was still like my first trimester. Yeah. It just was not. So maybe later on. I did say obviously we are gonna probably be going every single year because of the baby, obviously.
To be honest, that would probably be enough.
Huh?
It would probably be enough.
What do you mean?
Like to just be there just for a bit.
Yeah.
You know? It is great, but like you say, go at the right time.
Yeah, no.
Because January is just grim. Like even spring's okay, but it's a bit chilly, you know.
Yeah. Okay, we are gonna get into some questions that has to do with like the baby and stuff, right? Okay, so this question asks, are you nervous about becoming a new mom? Yes, I feel like it's a normal feeling. I've never been a mom before, so this is my first time coming into this journey. So it is a bit scary because obviously I want to be the best mom that I can be, but I also know that it's all about, learning, going through some things. There's always so much that people can tell you,
Only so much advice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And the rest is really up to you because, and now I feel like I should have given my parents, my mom, more grace on like how she was trying to raise us, because I feel like parents just really do try their best. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I don't want to be like an overwhelming mother, but I just feel like I am. Especially like, your first child is just like you want to be so protective, but I don't want to be overly protective because I don't think that's healthy either.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous.
You'll be great.
But very excited. Next question, have you guys picked out baby names?
Yes.
We started.
We started.
Charlie has.
I started ages ago.
Charlie started ages ago. He had the list for the girls. He had a list for boys, and him and his friends have decided a name for the boys. And I was like, heck no.
No, it was a nickname.
Was it a nickname?
Yeah, it would be the nickname.
But you put it as the name.
Yeah, just so I didn't forget it.
Oh gosh.
It's
and I met them.
It's a good nickname.
I did not like it,
Buff.
but I guess you guys can.
Buff.
Yeah, you guys can still call the baby that, I guess.
Come on, Buff. I've got something in mind, but...
We have like a category that we want to stay on. So it's so much easier, and I felt like that was so much better.
I agree.
For us to... I don't know. I just felt like it made it easier, because at first we were just kind of going by like just randomly. But now that we have like maybe like a direction, like a topic, and then what goes underneath that. So... yeah, and it also means so much to us, so we can't wait to share that when it's time. This next question asks, congrats girl, did you vlog your baby shower? We haven't had the baby shower yet. That is going to be sometime in September. So,
to be, what's the word? To be confirmed.
So next question, how is your mental health so far with being pregnant? I would say, honestly, it has been good. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, I know postpartum is a thing, but I'm obviously not there yet, so I don't know. Like, I literally just have been praying that when I do get to my postpartum, it's not going to be as bad, because I did have friends that really had a bad experience for their postpartum, so I'm praying that that's not going to be the issue. But so far throughout my pregnancy, besides like my first trimester being a little bit hard for me. I am actually doing really good. I don't have any complications. I haven't been feeling any weird thing that has like risen any alarm. So I am good, and I'm honestly just excited. I'm mentally well, so thank you for asking that question. It actually means a lot. Okay, so next question. Did you want a boy or a girl?
Yeah, I wanted a boy.
You wanted a boy?
Yeah, I thought it was a girl though. I thought it was a girl.
Charlie was like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to have a boy, because he's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
A big fan. I think he's probably one of their number one fan. So he's like, yeah, I can't wait to be playing soccer.
Football.
And I'm here like, football.
Football.
And I'm like, yeah, okay. But for me, like, obviously we're very happy with what God has like blessed us with, which is a boy. But like, if God was to say, you have a choice to pick your firstborn, I would have been
you would have picked a girl.
I want a girl, because I feel like I'm a very girly girl, you know. So I would have loved to be like
dressing her
up, matching. But I can still do that with a boy. Or somebody's asked, except for the back aches, any other feelings you experienced so far?
Kicking.
Well, yeah, that's normal. We're just talking about the back ache. I mean, at the beginning of my pregnancy, I was throwing up a lot. I was having headaches, dizziness, because also I was like iron deficient, which is something that I've been dealing with way before my pregnancy, like for years. And for some reason, I hate taking medicine, so I was not taking my iron pills. But honestly, during this pregnancy, my doctor was like, yeah, you need to get on the iron pills. So I am taking my iron pills now, and I feel better. Like I don't get the lightheaded, I don't get dizzy anymore. So I do think the iron is helping, and I try to eat as much meat as I can, at least red meat, even though I kind of don't enjoy red meat. But I think the iron pill is helping. So besides that, I don't think I'm experiencing anything else. Honestly, I'm so blessed. Like, a lot of people are telling me, like, you are glowing. Like, I don't have any breakouts. Nothing so far. I mean, I still have 3 months, and you never know what can happen in 3 months. But everything else besides the first trimester has been honestly amazing. So I'm very thankful. Was your pregnancy planned? And congrats.
No.
No.
No, but we had always said if it happened,
yeah,
it happened.
Yeah.
And that goes back to us feeling, you know, that we're going to be partners for a long, long time.
Yeah.
You know, and if there's anything going to happen,
I never felt so comfortable enough with someone to be like, yeah, I'm okay. Like, if it does happen with this person, then it's great. And also, like, the fact that it did happen with him, I feel like it just solidified that was the person that it was supposed to happen with, because I talked to you guys about my PCOS before. So it's not like before I haven't tried being pregnant. I have, and I have never been lucky. And even kind of like, you know, like even with us, we took some couple of tests and they came out negative a few times. And it's kind of like disappointing. I'm just like, oh, I'm sad. And
then it did another test and it was like, boom.
Yeah. And so when that happened, I was just like, God is good, you know, and I didn't have to do anything. I know that, you know, the doctor I talked to before was telling me that I might have to go start freezing my egg, because with PCOS, you just kind of, how do you say, the way that she explained it. So it's like, so with PCOS, obviously I still get my period, even though it's not normal. I don't have normal period, so it would like skip 2 months, and then when it comes for a very long time. It's just horrible. And I was so confused. I was like, but if I do get my period, like that means I can get pregnant. She's like, you are producing eggs. You do have eggs, but the issue is you don't have very good quality eggs to, you know, like make a baby. So that's why she was like, yeah, by this age you go to have to start, you know, like freezing your eggs, just, you know, in case. And so the fact that I didn't even have to go through that route yet, I'm very thankful. I was very open to like, okay, well, if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. I even like in my head, Yeah, I'm 27. For some people, that's young. But you know, I guess early on, I started thinking like I want to have a child, and if I had to adopt, I would do that. Here I am today. I'm gonna get emotional. Here I am today. You know, carrying my baby. So I'm very happy and blessed.
You did tell me at Christmas you wanted a baby.
I did. Charlie was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was like, "A baby." So next question is, would you vlog your labor and delivery? I don't know, because I'm just kind of like the type. It just depends on how I'm feeling at the moment. I'm not the type to pick up the camera when I am either in pain, in distress. That's not. Like picking up the camera. Yeah, picking up the camera is not the first thing I'm going to do. But you know, if it happens, if I'm able to get some like vlogs, cool. But yeah, no, I'm not going in with the thought of like, I want to make sure you guys get this. Even if
someone will probably be.
Yeah, but even if we do get something, it's mostly going to be just, you know, for us and for family. But I don't know yet. The next question is, what is the most important thing you would teach your child about life? Simply, we're just gonna keep it as just like respecting boundaries.
Just to be yourself.
Yeah.
Like just like obviously, like you say, be respectful, but be yourself. Like sometimes, you know, people sometimes don't do things because they're worried about what someone may think.
Yeah.
But like that's,
which is very important to me, especially, you know.
Yeah. Like be who you are.
And remember to always be your own kind of beautiful. You know what I mean? So like, just be you.
Yeah. Just be yourself.
Just be yourself. All right. So next question: would you guys give your baby an English or Nigerian name? So the baby is gonna have both names. Having a Nigerian name is very important to me. Like me and my siblings and my cousins, we all have an English name and a Nigerian name. So yeah, the baby is definitely gonna have a Nigerian name, which I'm super excited because I'm letting my grandmother name him. So yeah, so the
so we don't know yet.
Yeah, the baby's middle name, we don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be coming from my grandmother, which I'm super excited to, you know, hear what she names the baby. What body oil? So this question is asking, this is for me. What body oil or creams do you use to prevent stretch marks now since being pregnant? So I would say I have a few. One of them is bio oil, and there's one that my cousin has gifted me, so I kind of switch back and forward between those two. I'm going to leave that in the description bar because I think you can find both of them at like Amazon or something. So if you are interested, I will leave those. And I feel like it's been helpful because I don't think like I have that much stretch mark. But also, let's be realistic. Stretch marks are natural things that happen to our body. So like, do not stress yourself if you get stretch marks. And it's not something that you can fully just like dissolve. Maybe you can minimize the appearance of them, but I had stretch mark even way before I've been like being pregnant or anything like that years ago. So it's just part of, you know,
it's nature.
Part of being a woman. And yeah, so do not stress yourself, please. Next question: what week were you when you started feeling flutteries and kicks?
When was the first kick? So I remember you were like screaming.
Was that?
Yeah, you're like, oh my god.
Was it 16 weeks? Was it like... Because one thing, when we went to the doctor, they did tell us like the baby's very active, but at that time I couldn't feel any of it. And then they... It
was like one night or one morning.
Yeah, it was
and
just
it was like you were like, oh.
I was like, I felt it.
What's that?
And then I've been trying to like convince my sisters, like, you can feel the kicks. Like I would put their hand on my stomach and then the baby would not kick. And then I'll try to get it on camera. The baby will be kicking, and then I try to get it on camera, and then he will stop kicking. And I'm just like, come on, like
the baby kick for me.
Yeah, now it kicks very often. Like it kicks, and I could feel every single kick. But we were talking, we were saying that the baby is a night owl because I get the most kicks at night. So we were like, we have to work on.
Yeah, so it kicked just then?
No, it did not. I did not feel
was that just you?
Yeah. He's sleeping right now. But he's going to wake up in a few hours and start kicking. So, yeah, I think it was like around 16, that 20 weeks, that I started feeling the kicks. So right now actually today I am officially 25 weeks pregnant.
Woo. Cheers.
6 months pregnant. Super excited. What are some challenges you fear entering motherhood? And let's say fatherhood too, because I think they just think it's just me doing the Q&A. What are some fear? Just protecting my child, because I feel like there's only so much that you can do, especially like when your child start going to school, having to deal with like bullies and all of that, like just my child being out there in the world. It's a scary thought just because I know what the world can be. So
yeah, it does scare me a bit, especially for me, because I'm really new here.
Yeah.
And because it was different back home, so I was like, oh, I know England is like, I know it like the back of my hand, but here, like, to have the baby here and me, we're both kind of new.
Yeah.
But it will be, But I don't think any other fears, probably not.
Yeah.
It was just.
And also, I would say like, I think this is normal, just like the health of your baby, especially at the beginning. I'm like, I know I'm going to be freaking out about every single little thing that might not be even a big deal, but to me, I know it's going to be like, oh no, we need to like go get this checked out right now. You know what I mean? So
Quickly.
Yeah, those things. But I'd rather be extra than not,
And complacent.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
100.
okay, next question is, how many kids would you like to have in total?
I always said like 4. But like now, like I kind of come down a bit as I kind of matured. When I was little, I was like, I want loads.
4
of
is
kids.
a good amount.
It's a good amount, but I was one of 4,
Yeah.
so it's always been quite fun.
Ooh, 4
Yeah.
sounds like, yes, it sounds
It's
like a good
fun, but
amount, but it also sounds like,
It's hard work. Wow. My mum.
for right now, I think our minds can change.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I would be really happy with 2.
Yeah, for right now, I would say 2. I'm thinking about baby number 2 already.
Yeah, I know you are. And you were like, I'm never having another one.
No,
and at the start, you were like, that's it.
My first
Never.
trimester, I was like, God, I thank you for blessing me. But this is it. I was like, I cannot do this. My first trimester really had me tripping, guys. I was like, no way. Now that I am...
What made the first one really hard, like, was I couldn't be here was hard.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was worrying about you, and I could tell you were not good.
Yeah. No, the good thing is I have my sisters here, so I was pretty much good on that end. And when I say like my sisters stepped in and took care of me, and I mean that moment really made me realize like what it truly means to have family. Next question was, do you know how you want to deliver, natural or C-section? I am honestly not going to leave anything closed. I do want to go in and try to do natural, and if that's not what is best for me, I'm 100% open to like C-section and stuff. But first thing is to go and try natural. And one of the reasons why I really wanted to answer this question is because I feel like sometimes women are meant to, like, some people make them feel bad based on the way that they decide to deliver their baby, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? First of all, you're already going through so much the hormone, the body changing, and carrying a baby for a whole 9 months. And so for people to shame you because you either decide to do epidural, like some people feel some type of way when like women take epidural to have babies. And don't get me wrong, I do get it, like the side effects that it could have, but that is not like a big chance for everyone.
Everyone decision their own.
Yeah, like some people make people feel bad and like shame them. Oh my God, you didn't do it fully natural if you had epidural. You didn't do it natural. You didn't do it the way a woman should if you had a C-section. It's like there's a reason why certain people get C-section. It's not just by choice. And even if it is by choice, so what? As long as you are healthy and that baby's healthy and safe, then that's all that matters. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to answer this question, but I'm open to whatever way it does end up going for me. But first thing I do want to try is to do natural. But yeah. Okay. How do you feel about your mom not being around to experience the bundle of joy? Honestly, it has been tough, even from the beginning, just like learning that I'm pregnant. The first person I thought about is like, damn, I'm gonna do this without my mother. I would have loved, like I would give anything to have her be here, and for her to have her first grandchild, So, yeah, it's been quite tough. I'm gonna tell you that, and like grieving is not easy, and I feel like being pregnant now even makes my grieving a little bit more often than I used to have it, just because I'm like really wishing that she was here to experience this with me and to teach me a lot. But I don't have her here, but I know she is definitely watching above and protecting us. And yeah, so I just have to see it that way. But yeah, it has not been easy. So this last question says, how did you feel when you first found out you were pregnant? I think I am, but I'm freaking out. Don't freak out, girl. If whatever decision you decide to do is what is going to be best for you. So yeah, don't freak out. But when I found out I was pregnant, I was super excited. But I was so shocked too, because I took the test at home, and mind you, the first test I took, it wasn't very clear. But then I took 3 more, and they were very clear that I was pregnant. But I was so in denial because, if you watch me telling the story of me announcing my pregnancy, I did mention that. I was so in denial that I was pregnant because I really thought that I could never. So when I went to the hospital and they finally did an ultrasound and told me, I was in shock. I was just like, this is real. But also so excited, and also I just remember being at peace. There wasn't anything that scared me at that moment. I was just more so like, wow, I'm really freaking pregnant. So it was a very exciting moment. How about you?
Yeah, I remember when you told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in shock because before we did those tests, literally before I went away, and then for it to. That whole time, we were disappointed that you were pregnant the whole time. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was, and personally for me, it took me a little while to kind of just probably with you to just process it and be like, oh, this is actually happening.
Yeah.
And it was really, I was shocked, and then it took a minute, and then the excitement come in afterwards.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, one thing I talked to Charlie, it's just let me know if you are not ready, for this. Because I know it's we talked about it, but also it happens. So it's let me know. And so he did, he said he had to process it. And you know what, I am. So.
Yeah, from the off, I was always going to be here with you, and do it together.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is pretty much all the questions that we have today. Thank you guys so much for sending those questions. I thought they were really good. Just kind of get to know our journey, and also to get to know Charlie a little bit. I know some people are asking that, are we going to start a couple channel? I don't think I want to do that personally, just because I don't know, this relationship is very real to me and very important to me that I'm not willing to explode that. If you guys are going to see Charlie, and you might see the baby every now and then, but I don't want to make something online out of it. You know what I mean? That's not my goal, because I am in this for real, and I would love to protect it as much as I can. So yeah, every now and then you would definitely see this man here. But again, I just want to say thank you for your support and your love. And yeah, remember to always be
your own kind of beautiful. Is that right?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.